18 years ago, on February 22nd, 2005, I landed in this country at 9 years old. And this video is about the 18 years that followed that day, what has been accomplished, what I learned, what I'm grateful for, and how being an immigrant has benefited me with business, real estate, career-wise, happiness, all that. So let's get into it. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all having an incredible day. If you don't know who I am, my name is Aaron. I'm a real estate agent and investor here in the Chicagoland area. And today's story is a rather personal one because earlier this week, I was currently filming this on the 24th, but on the 22nd was my 18th anniversary since coming to America. Yay! So I wanted to take a moment with this video, kind of explain what it was like, take you back to me being at 9 years old and explain all the challenges I had to go through. That eventually, I didn't realize at the time, eventually as I grew, those challenges are one of the major reasons for my success, why I'm so persistent, why I'm so consistent, why I'm so driven, motivated, a whole lot of things, right? So let's go back in time. 9-year-old kid, I just landed February, so we got Chicago winters. I'm from Armenia. If you don't know where that is, it's a third world country. So I want you to imagine you're a 9-year-old kid. You do what 9-year-old kids do every day. You wake up in the morning, you go to school, you play with your friends outside, you come home. Simple as that. Third world country, you don't know what you don't have. Then you land in America.
Good morning, my neighbors!
And it's a completely different world. You don't know the language. You don't understand the culture. You don't know your environment. You have no friends. You can't make new friends because you don't speak the language. You're in ESL classes because that's what foreigners go. And everybody else, all the regular kids in the school, look at you funny because number one, you're on a short bus. And number two, the only words you know is yes, no, and toilet, right? So let's go over my first day in America. And I want to explain the value, something as simple as bananas and why I have a bowl of bananas here. It means a lot. I want to explain the story to you first. So in Armenia, it's a third world country. Again, you don't know what you don't know, right? In Armenia, for you to eat a banana, you either had to be rich, it had to be a holiday, or you had to your parents had to feel like, have the extra money or whatever the case to stop by the store and buy literally one banana. That's it. You don't get a bowl, you get one banana. Then I land in America. It was late that day. We had a little barbecue. And I wake up in the morning. I'm digging through this new house I'm in now that has actual 2 bedrooms. It was insane. And I open my pantry and there's a bowl of bananas. A whole bunch of them. I'm like, it's the dead of winter. It's not a holiday. We have a bunch of bananas. What's going on? I called my dad up. I'm like, Dad, there's a bunch of bananas here. Can I eat them? And of course my dad said, yes, you can. They're your bananas. Welcome to America. Tremendous abundance. So that was lesson number one. That now when I reflect back on it, you really start to appreciate every little detail and the opportunity that this country offers, which is why immigrants oftentimes go a lot further because we know that we come from places where even if you wanted to be successful, you simply didn't have the vehicles necessary to get there. Then you land in this great country and all of a sudden, you could do whatever you want to do. So at 9 years old, a few things happened. I had to adapt very quickly to a brand new country, brand new culture. I started learning the language, and I started making friends in my ESL classes. So I'm making friends with Indians, Asians, every culture you can imagine, which allowed me to understand different people and learn how to communicate from all different angles. So fast forward, all those difficult times at an early age is what built me to have the capabilities and resilience necessary to start my business or even have the idea of starting my business, right? Because here's the way I look at it. If you're an immigrant, your parents sacrifice everything, their entire lives, their families, they won't be able to see their parents age and, pass away. That's a major sacrifice only for their kids to have just the opportunity for a better life. So a lot of my motivation comes from the fact that I owe it to my parents who sacrificed their entire livelihoods to put me in a place where I could live a better life. So I work every single day to make sure that I am fulfilling my maximum potential. So that's where the drive comes from. And having obstacles at a young age really teaches, build that muscle memory. So when I was 17 and I started selling cars and, furniture and phones, meeting complete strangers outside didn't scare me. I was totally fine with that because I used to not speak the language and still have to communicate with my hands. Then I got a little bit older. I got a little bit wiser. I started my first business. 4 years down the road, it was still not working, but I still was able to stick around. Why? Because I knew I was never gonna quit. I had grit from day one, and it was all because of the trials and tribulations that I had to go through as a foreign kid, learning a new culture, understanding how things work in this new place, learning the new laws, etc. All that has helped me be where I wanna be. And the message I wanna get across to everybody watching this video, my main audience is gonna be real estate agents and real estate investors, right? Whether you're struggling, you're not where you wanna be, I want you to truly sit there and know that it is possible. If a 9-year-old kid from a different country, third world country, who didn't have bananas, could come here, start a business at 21 years old, be complete moron, and then 5 years later have a 6-figure income, 6 years down the road, almost, 200 grand income. I own assets. I own $2 million worth of real estate. We're planning to buy another $3 to $5 million this year, right? We raised capital, of course. And if I could do it, you could do it too. You just need to identify and understand that it's possible. Here where you live, if you live in America and maybe even Canada, it's freaking possible. Get close to me, get intimate with me. If you somehow can't figure it out, I want you to look within to find the answers.
The power within!
Because the opportunities are out there. The businesses are out there. The products are out there. The customers are out there. The money is out there. It's all up to you to make a decision, commit, stay on a long term, and simply don't give up until you figure the shit out. That's it. So that's my little story about coming to America. Little kid, I was cute. I'm not gonna lie, I was a cute kid. Didn't know the language. I remember this one kid asked me to be his friend, and the only words I knew was yes, no, and toilet. So I just went with, you know what, I don't know what he's asking me. I'm gonna go with no. I feel horrible about it today, but you know what, it is what it is. And I remember on my second day, I punched a kid in the stomach because I didn't understand what happened. I was in defense mode, right? But since then, I've evolved, I've changed, I've become a better person. Again, I was a 9-year-old, the hell did I know? I've grown to appreciate this country very much. I'm gonna stop blabbering. I hope this video was helpful. You got some value from it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more entrepreneurial content like this. And of course, leave your thoughts, feedback, comments. If you're an immigrant, tell me your story. I would love to know. And finally, I have 2 products for you. I got a 1-hour coaching call in the description, and I have my Patreon, which is $25 a month. You get 1 weekly call every single Thursday at 10 a.m. Central. It's a group setting, basically a live Q&A, and then we just get into it for an hour. So if you're interested in those, links are below. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.